Worldwide economic chaos is clearly a driving force in bringing the countries of the world together in an unprecedented way. Globalists have seized the crater-sized opening created by the financial tsunami and the ensuing spirit of cooperation to further entwine world economies and step up moves for a more centralized authority and oversight. The current financial mess has exponentially accelerated calls for an entirely new global financial infrastructure and even a one-world currency. But the moves toward a new economic world order are not the only force in the drive toward a global cashless society. In less than 20 years, we've witnessed an exponential leap in technology that's necessary for the end-time global system to be put in place. The staggering explosion of computers, related electronic technologies, and biometrics is drawing the nations of the world closer and closer to total interdependence and globalization. Technology related to every area of modern life, banking, commerce, communications, and transportation. Financial catastrophe, transformational crisis, and mind-boggling technology are converging to usher in a financial new world order. While no one on earth knows what the final fallout will be from the world economic crisis, it's clear that the world is ripe for a universal economic strategy and a charismatic leader to bring the world together. The biblical entry point for any discussion of the one world economic system, a cashless society, and end-time prophecy, is Revelation 13:16 to 18. It says this, "And he causes all, the small and the great, the rich and the poor, and the freemen and the slaves, to be given a mark on their right hand or on their forehead. And he provides that no one should be able to buy or to sell except the one who has the mark, either the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him who has understanding calculate the number of the beast. For the number is that of a man, and his number is 666. The Bible clearly links the global mark of the beast system with the emergence of a cashless society. And it seems clear to many people that what we see today is a frightening foreshadow and portent of what's coming. The absence of cash and the adoption of some kind of electronic system would give the Antichrist the means to enforce his complete stranglehold on world commerce. The only option left to people outside his economic system would be bartering, and this would last only as long as one had something of value to barter or trade. For the cashless society to become a worldwide reality, the technology must be available. And we're all aware of the innovative technology that keeps coming. Combining something as simple as the cell phone with some kind of biometric identification, such as a thumbprint, an iris scan, or facial recognition, is a fail-safe method to bring the cashless society to fruition. It requires no sci-fi imagination or leap of faith to see where this is all headed. As more advanced technology comes online, it in turn spawns more complex technology, and on and on. There probably are very few people today that have to be convinced that we're on a fast track to the technology of tomorrow. Cashless is coming. The issue is no longer if it's coming, but rather when it will come and what kinds of technology will be used to implement it. Think about your own financial transactions. Do you use direct deposit for your paycheck? Do you use automatic electronic withdrawal to pay your bills? How many credit cards do you have? Do you have a debit card instead of cash? Have you used a credit card for groceries? Do you swipe the card at the gas pump to save time? Have you used a credit card for even purchases under $5? How often do you give out your credit card number for internet purchases? As amazing as the idea of the mark of the beast and a coming cashless society are, there's something much more stunning to be noticed here that we dare not miss. The Bible predicted the usage of this mark in a global economy over 1,900 years ago. The fact that the words of Revelation were penned in an age of wood, stones, swords, spears, and Roman togas makes this prophecy one of the most powerful proofs that God's Word can be trusted. Who could have predicted a one-world economic system that controls all commerce but God? There will certainly be many twists and turns before the dust finally settles and the final financial system takes shape. No one on earth knows what the precise dynamics will be that will bring it to life or when it will be established. But make no mistake, it will come. The astonishing prophecy of Revelation 13 will be just as literally fulfilled in God's time as the hundreds of biblical prophecies that have already been literally fulfilled.